Alright, for those who don't know, there's a big fight tonight. Darren Barker versus the one and the only Sergio Martinez. So people who have held pound for pound the best fighter in the world right now. And when Floyd was gone, I would say Martinez was that guy. You know, he's been holding it down for a while. He's fighting good competition. I think as far as like you want to see the guys who are the gatekeepers get shots at the top championship, he was it. And for a while beating Jermaine Taylor, did I say Jermaine Taylor? Paul Williams, losing my mind. Paul Williams and Kelly Pavlik. This is probably one of his toughest tests. Pavlik is probably his toughest, but Darren Barker, for those who don't know, has an outstanding jab. And when I say outstanding, I mean outstanding. That's why they call him dazzling. It's sharp, it's fast, he has head movement. He does keep his chin up and draw you in so he can counter you and dig in for a couple of shots. His only problem may be conditioning. Conditioning may be a major factor for him in the latter parts of the fight. Don't forget he's undefeated. Always encounter the fact that the man has never tasted defeat. So he will have a lot to fight for. For those who didn't know, his younger brother Gary passed away in a car accident 5 years ago. And he was about to retire, throw boxing away, and be totally done with the sport. Because he was so distraught. And his brother was an amateur boxer as well. But, you know, he used it as his motivation to succeed. So this guy like this is not going to concede in this ring. So I want to see what happens after the my uncle's into this Northwestern game. He's losing his mind. Alright, now back to the rest of what's going on in the world today. Let's focus on Jermaine Taylor. Jermaine Taylor's back. He suffered some bleeding of the brain, but it was very minor against Arthur Abram. That was a very grueling fight. But that's what happens when you're fighting too many consecutive fights in a row when you've been knocked out. So 2 years off, let's see what he looks like. He knew a couple of mistakes he made. He was fighting at too high a weight, coming in camp at 200 pounds, and they basically was weight loss camps. And for boxers who know, they know what weight loss camps are. The only thing he was doing was just focusing on making the weight. It's like Oscar De La Hoya was doing against Manny Pacquiao. It was just a weight loss camp, just so he could make weight. Nothing was put in place to beat Manny Pacquiao. It was just like a waste of time. No knock on Nacho Beristain, but Oscar De La Hoya was not going to implement anything that you taught him. He just wasn't. What else is going on in the sport today? Victor Ortiz and Oscar De La Hoya. The video I made, y'all wanted to see it, talking about hand down, man down. I will put the link in here so you can see it, and you guys can go from there. And what else was new that was coming up? And I told you guys to stay tuned. Stay tuned, UK fans. Stay tuned. The next couple of days to Boxing Socialist. We will have something good for you coming up. So definitely pay attention to the chat, especially, and the articles and videos. Right now, I gotta get dressed. I've been up here running back and forth. Transformers 3 is out. These people up here want this movie only on Blu-ray. Now I gotta run around here and find it and rent it because I'm not buying it. It was good to watch, but it's like one movie I'm not gonna buy it. So I gotta find it for them. Nut House. Gotta get out of here to go watch that fight. So tune in tonight. Do not miss that fight. Trust me, you do not want to miss that fight. And don't forget, it's the rematch coming up between nobody other than Brian Vera and Andy Lee from the Cronk's Gym. The first fight was a barn burner, and The second one I could see not being this exciting. It might live up to the thrill because neither guy moves their head, but I think they're gonna come in with a game plan for Vera this time and just say, keep your distance, keep hurting him from the outside. You're gonna hit him all night long. He won't be able to take your power too much longer. He's been in a lot of wars. He's fought, Bryan Vera's fought probably the most undefeated champions or future prospects of anybody in the sport. He's lost 4 of his last 5 after that fight too. So I'm just letting you know that might have been his last big victory, but we'll see if he's got another one in him. And like I said, this is a great card. I'm excited to see this. I've been waiting for this. So I'm done. Peace.